more times we can all have lunch attention together.
I wasn't even looking at the computer though.
Who?
I don't know, I just said the organ, we're on the phone, someone tested positive.
No way.
Swear to God.
Get away from me. Get away from me, Shay.
Good idea. Good idea. Good idea.
Miss Vitovo,
What up?
what number lesson is this? It's like 9.1.
Oh, I think it's actually chapter 15. So we'll call it 15.
Craig, you know that's why I got me in trouble because I was watching your classmates around this. I have lunch attention now. I wasn't even looking at it. I was paying attention to the memorizing game. And she's like, yeah.
I'm
not
freaking
going.
out. I don't want to.
All right. All right. Everyone get away from me, please, because apparently somebody's positive. Get away. Get away. Help. All right. So probability from 0 to 1. Now, I don't know either. So probability. So usually it's 0 to 1. Now, what you're used to seeing is from 0% to 100%. That's the same thing, basically. So 0% means impossible. So if something's 0%, that's impossible. Pretty straightforward. Well, 100%. What's 100%?
100%.
What do we say? Something with a G. Yeah, it's 1.
A
But
grand. 1 grand.
it's guaranteed.
Of course. It's like warranty.
Guarantee.
Warranty.
Warranty. So there you go. There you
Craig,
go.
do you want to hold hands?
It's literally you.
No, it's not. He thinks it's me because someone that I've
Someone in his class, it's someone in his class.
and he's in class with them too.
Hey, you're making it hard to spell guarantee.
Wait, what if it's you?
Oh my God, Frank. Because I want water.
Craig, you're gonna get it in Florida anyways. You're gonna get it in Florida anyways.
Guys. Hey. If somebody here has COVID, all the talking spreads it, so stop talking, okay?
That's cap. That's cap. So fine. If someone has COVID, then no follow. No follow that.
Why no hello?
Actually, follows that.
I can't touch you.
Yeah.
No, get away from me, actually. We already fist bumped.
Once.
No, don't touch my pen. Drop it.
Yes, I got it.
Great, now I got COVID.
He's actually being charged for being a terrorist.
Yeah.
I was born in Palestine anyway.
No, it isn't.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah.
I really thought I could just go like.
It's a different, it's like a different, it's a propriety pen.
Go get that.
No, you don't
Wait,
gotta get
this
that.
is
It's like your class is being
Is this
paid
9.1?
attention.
Is this 9.1?
Nothing's changed though.
Is this 9.1?
I take notes every
Is
single
this
day.
9.1?
Today, no.
Is this
I'm not.
9.1? Is this 9.1?
Yeah, no, 15.
15?
Yeah.
Imale.
What?
Why do we skip 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14? What happened to all that?
What's up?
I like you.
Craig, what if it's you?
As likely as not likely. So it's equally likely as not likely.
Oh, no, no.
I don't get the
You're
point of that. Why are they
It's
keeping
your way with the kid home team. It's not funny or if I get it, I'm gonna be so angry.
All right.
He thinks I actually have it.
Craig's bugging me.
Yeah, get away from me.
This is what he's been bugging out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like, someone drink coffee now they have COVID.
Okay.
That's not what I said. You said it. Positive test.
Look at that guy spreading the COVID. Look at that.
We're not still.
You said it, positive test is so
All right, don't come close to me. I don't want it from you. I don't want it from you.
Sorry, guys.
It's like last year.
Whoa, wait. Wait. I actually talked to the person. I talked to the person who does the testing.
Chandler, I know.
Well,
Yeah.
Nate Savitt's sister, whatever.
No?
Yeah. So she said that if you drink coffee before you take the COVID test, it will always change color. The same-
Oh!
So you drink. So that,
Oh! Yes, Chandler had coffee. I've been telling you.
But someone just tested positive.
No one tested positive.
No, she's the one who does the testing. She's literally in the room.
Yeah, the old rapper's getting boring.
Nate Savage's sister, I just know that. All right.
Craig, you also told your mom someone tested positive. Yeah, I'm on her bus. I'm on her bus. I'm up on her.
Guys, I'm just gonna teach. So, next part.
Wait, I was in the middle of copying.
He was up there, hell no.
Please.
Peace. All right, so first, we're gonna talk about
Shut up,
different
shut up,
ones.
shut
Get
up.
away from me.
Oh,
Coin.
just-
So, first off, coin. I'm
This
already
old
done.
rapper's getting boring.
I just got my antibody test. I don't even have it, so I'm just in danger. No, that's bad.
Did you get
I don't have
vaccinated?
it. No,
Why, you're a teacher?
I don't want the robots.
Oh, you know what's weird?
No.
My dad had corona like a year ago, and he still had the antibodies.
Wow, see, some people don't disappear though, right? Yeah.
My dad just got the vaccine.
Yeah, my dad had the second one.
So flipping a coin, what's the probability heads or tails?
50%.
50%, we usually represent it as a fraction. 1/2.
Oh, can we watch a Super Bowl?
I'm watching the
Probability.
Then a dice roll, so a die.
Oh, like,
Yeah. 1 out of 6. So how does the fractions actually work?
it's like.
The top is number of so number of winning solutions or results
Six.
Craig, it was you.
over total number.
I just got an email.
For what?
That was you. I'm kidding.
No
one actually got anything. Oh, yeah, this is beautiful.
Yeah, but because it's so small, I know what you're saying. I don't know if it's 51%. I think it's less than 50.5. So they rounded down to 50.
Craig, you're going to Florida.
Yeah.
Craig, you're getting COVID one way or another.
All right. Yo, Craig, stop talking. Aaron, stop talking. So, for example, let's say I said, what's the probability? This is how we write these kind of things. Stop talking. Stop talking. So let's say you have the probability P. So you see P parentheses, that means the probability of, let's say, getting an even number on a die. Getting even number. Usually somewhere else it says on a die or something like that. So you're getting an even number on a dice. So what's the even numbers on dice?
2, 4, 6.
2, 4, 6. So how many winning solutions you have? 3. How many are there in total?
6.
So what does that reduce to?
1/2.
1/2, not 1/3, not a third. You said a third multiple times.
Oh, 'cause
Yeah. So that's how you do probability, basically. Probability of getting, let's see, 5 or above. So 5 greater than or equal to. Oh, I'm sorry, less than or equal to.
Some's in Puerto Rico.
Even number.
For a die. So the probability of getting above a 5, so 5 or greater. So how many of them, Craig, help me out. How many numbers on a die is 5 or bigger?
2.
2, 5, and 6. So 2 winning
Wait, you said
over how many 2? How many? 6. So out of 6. So this one is 1/3.
They're both.
All right.
I still never understood why people say that and what it is.
For dice.
What's up? This is all for dice right now. Yeah. I have to specify what it is, but it's dice.
And then he ran to the castle, absolutely.
Talking about Howard.
Just
That-
boy and told the king what that's.
You're talking about the president that got stuck in the bathtub.
Oh, yo, I think we
All right. What's the probability of getting something bigger than a 7 on a die? Now, Kira, how many numbers are bigger than 7 on a dice? 0. So it's 0. Even though there's 6 total, since none of them are going to be bigger than 7, you have a 0% chance of that. Yeah, but you're going to have all your voices over it. No way no one can pay attention afterwards. Probability of getting a value less than 7.
Whoa, when did you do all this? 7.
No, how many numbers on the die is less than 7?
6.
6 of them.
Obviously.
And then there's 6 in total. So that equals 1, which is 100%. You're always going to get something less than 7. Okay.
Well, what's the peak at x greater than 7?
So a number getting bigger than 7. So can you get anything bigger than 7 than that? That's why it's 0.
If somehow
Mr. Tobel,
Yes.
I have to go, but can you like put the lesson on Google Classroom afterwards?
I was exposed.
Fine, so I don't have to.
Yeah, my brother's so school algebra.
No, my brother
Alright.
was first.
It's Layla.
My brother finally went back.
Let's go to the next
My
page.
brother was first.
Why is this week like the number 1 week?
Now, what we're gonna do is combine probability. So first thing I'm gonna do is flip a coin.
I'm not coming tomorrow. I'm not risking it.
Then I roll a die. So how many combinations is that gonna cause?
Like 8.
Let's see.
2.
2, I heard. Let's see. So flip a coin. What's the result of a coin flip? Heads,
Tails.
heads or tails, which is the probability is 50-50. Okay,
Are we gonna do class on Wednesday? I'm not able to be on Zoom.
if you guys behave on Tuesday, sure.
Tuesday, none of us are gonna be here.
If you behave on Tuesday on Zoom, sure. So after heads, what are the results that you could get from a die? 1 through
7. 6.
6
Ow, my leg.
on a dice?
Mr. Toll, I have a leg spasm.
Are you dumb?
Well, that was
Shut
really
up.
mean. That was mean. Apologize
So,
now.
so you could flip the coin heads and then you roll the die, it could be 1 through 6. But you could flip the coins tails and it could also, after that, become 1 through 6. That's a different story or a different situation that occurs.
Who drove on the left side of the room? No, none of us.
So, because of that, we have, stop talking.
Why?
Guys, so then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's 12 combinations. I haven't asked like, what is the chances of anything? It's just 12 total solutions. Now, how do we get that number? An easier way to get the number than making the table is, stop talking, please. I've been asking you. So how do you get that? First off, how many possible outcomes for the coin? There's only 2. Heads times tails. So that's the coin. And how many possibilities for the dime? 6. So what you can do is multiply the possibilities together. So 2 coins times 6 heads or 6 die equals 12 possibilities. So you could always multiply them for a path. Yes.
There and back. There's only one way.
Craig, are you sure about
What's
this?
up?
Craig, are you sure?
So
about this?
you flip the coin first, right?
Craig,
In the world, you get heads, right? Then you roll a die. What could happen? You could get heads 1, heads 2, heads 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you do the tails. You got tails, then you can roll the die. Tails 1, tails 2, tails 3. So there's 12 different combinations to that.
If I were to flip this notebook, what is the probability that I get this side or that side?
Should be around 50 if the pages are equal. Oh, I guess I didn't think about that. You got
I
me.
just scammed you.
Yeah, you did. He got me, actually. So what's the
That
pro?
wasn't actually
So how many things can you get
12.
out of flipping 3 coins? So how many outcomes could that be? Probability.
6.
6, you say?
No. Oh, 18.
18? Anyone else want to throw? 26? 45, what do you say?
36.
36? I'm flipping 3 coins in a row.
Oh, how many like what?
How many combinations I could have?
33.3.
6, 33.3. I have a third of a coin toss. 36, let's see.
So if we have COVID, like, are you gonna like,
I'm gonna be mad at you guys because you better give me
are
COVID.
you gonna jump in there?
I'm being very
Jump in the
respectful
air?
of distance.
No, because I have 4 tests tomorrow, so I gotta get that on Zoom, and I'm gonna be annoyed about that.
I'll help you.
No, I actually don't want your help.
I need 4 tests tomorrow.
Like 4
Oh, you
COVID
need
tests.
multiple classes. That's
These
touch
all
rate.
rapid-
Your test was last week, so that's the only test I don't have.
You have,
Yes.
you have a free day tomorrow, man.
So,
You just told me you have a free day tomorrow.
stop talking to me.
You just have to sit there and watch the test.
No, it's annoying, because then I have to check every test. So, first coin happens. Stop. So the first coin flips, that could be heads and tails. After the first coin flips, let's say I flip heads first. The second coin flips, that can also be heads, and that could be also be tails.
Amen.
And then this one flips. I put heads, tails.
It's so annoying.
And then the next one could be heads, tails,
Tails, heads.
heads, tails. Let's keep it in the same order because
Tails, heads. So you know the
Heads,
bars are
tails.
cut out.
then it's heads, tails,
This is so imale, mata usted.
and then heads, tails.
What?
My mom got it.
What's this?
Well, we could do it easier. But first, let's just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So how many branches of path of possibilities? 8. No one said 8, sadly. Why? Because it's 3 coins. So it should be 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. Yeah, I agree. But no one got it right, so I had to show them the long way. What up?
Oh, I added 2 and then I added another 2.
I know. There's a lot of ways there could have been mistakes, but all you do is just do a coin times a coin times a coin. Let's do one more of these.
Guys, you know, it's at least good, because you know, like, even if you don't.
Give me
On the front.
2 coins and 1 dice.
Oh, I can't take the bus.
Yes.
So how many combinations could be with 2 coins and 1 dice?
8.
8, you say?
Yeah, because it's.
I'm gonna tell you, 3 coins are gonna be 8.
3 coins.
3 cans
You
is gonna
said
be,
1 coin and 1 dice.
4.
You said 1 coin and 1 dice.
not 4, sure. What up?
Oh, 12 times 4.
What's up? 24. You have 2 coins, 2 times 2. Yo, where are you going? And then the 6 die sides, so coin 1, coin 2, and then the die. So that gives me 2 times 2 times 6 is 24. So 24 in total.
I need to figure this out. I need to figure out again.
Exactly. I'm not
So
gonna
this
get
is
home.
like, not really doing it.
So we're on a driving home.
Yeah, but no one's gonna be able to hear it if everyone, like I literally half the time I'm saying be quiet or screaming about COVID or screaming for
I'm
help,
trying
you
to
know?
figure out what I'm supposed to do.
So in the end, there's a recording, right? Okay.
Yes. So let's take this for a sample. Now let's do some probability. So let's do our first probability. What's the probability that in my 3 coin flips, I'm gonna get my heads to be bigger than 2 or more? So that's gonna be heads being greater than or equal to 2
It's too much math.
in 3 coin flips.
33%.
Let's look at the table first.
Can't pay attention right now. It's still-
What up?
I don't know I'm gonna get home.
That's rough.
I'm driving home.
No, you might have COVID.
You might not have the reason.
You might have COVID.
Yeah, now I might have COVID because 2 people were screaming at me.
I mean, it makes you funny
More
better.
about Uber.
You don't
So-
understand, but I do.
Yeah, you're gonna get Uber when you might have.
So heads.
You don't know that.
Guys, hey. So you have to look at each branch here. So for example, the top branch, heads, is that more than 2 heads in that path? Yeah, so that one's a win. Heads, tails? Yeah. Heads, tails, heads? Yeah, it's the beginning and the end.
I didn't realize.
Heads, tails.
When someone gets corona, it's
No.
only one person to get it. Like, you ever see, like,
Tails,
one
heads,
person
heads?
getting it at once, like, no?
Tails, heads, tails.
There's one person.
There's 2 people.
Tails.
Shell.
Tails.
So there's a lot.
Sit down.
4 out of the total 8 possibilities. So that's a half. So this equals a half.
Why is it 4 out of 8?
All the 4s, the ones with check marks, is like a path, I'll do it with green, that has more than 2 or heads. So this one
How
has
do you
three
know if
heads.
it's all gonna be? How do you know if it's all gonna be like?
No, Craig.
Say that one more time.
It's not
How do
me.
you know if it's all gonna be heads or it's all
I
gonna
didn't
be?
get an email, but my dad told me that it's like the 6 people I got called up
Guys.
to get PCR test.
Guys,
Do their appointments.
guys,
That's all.
say that one more time, Cheryl, so I can fully be
How do you
quiet.
know if it's gonna be like all heads or?
How do I know if these are all the possible
Like,
solutions?
how do you know like it's gonna be like all heads? Like, what if it's all tails?
We don't know. We have seems like there's 4 situations, 4 combinations that causes it to be heads, at least 2 or more. And there's only 4 combinations that doesn't cause it to be 2 or 4. So the chances that happens is 1/2. We don't have any guarantees.
Can you please like stop
Well, you
asking?
put a check next to a tail.
No, you don't really need to go to the bathroom. Nah, you don't. Get that. Sit down. Fine, leave your phone. Kira.
How am I supposed to get paid?
Sure. So I'm looking at the paths. What am I looking for? What's the probability that my heads is 2 or more, right? So in terms of the actual problem, I flip the coin 3 times, I get 2 or more heads. So this one, if you follow this path, is heads, heads, heads. In that timeline, I get more than 2 heads. So that is a win. Look at this path. Heads, heads, tails. I still get 2 heads in that timeline. So that's good. But let's take something that you lose at.
That's because you.
Tails, tails, heads. In that timeline, no. So I got an X for that. So there's only 4 combination of timelines that lets me win.
Start saying Hebrew. Shut up, it's $1.
Technically, it's majority because it's 3, but the particular question was, I have 2 or more heads.
Also, how is Sam?
Okay.
I heard you guys were.
What's the probability? We'll do it again.
That's a yacht.
You could just put the check marks next to this if you want to do it.
I don't like that kid. He's so
What's the
weird.
probability
Sam does not like me. I realize that.
Well, my parents are.
of getting tails to be exactly once? So I only get 1 tail. No more, no less.
Oh, I mean, I'm gonna go to like 6:30.
Why?
Go ahead, Kevin, Kevin.
I mean, I feel like I'm farther than you, yet you always get the math.
5, the guy like 5, traffic, probably.
You know, one time I had to stay in school till 5 because my dad didn't get here until 5.
How will call my dad?
This time was
No.
last
Yeah,
week.
just ask me.
Guys, this time was last week.
You tell them no, you can't call.
Why? It's I.
Because you're in class.
I can figure this out.
4?
3?
I live an
No.
hour away.
Stop the platform.
I live in-
Oh, wait. Yeah,
There's
you're
a
right.
little bit of a crisis here.
She said 3. What do you say?
A very small.
4.
No, it's 3. She was right.
Guys, really hard
Yeah.
this room. We're like-
Exactly 1 tails. This is not it? This one's it?
There's still
What's it for my
sleeves.
paper
Why are
break?
people calling each other,
My
yo?
dad needs to call me. I don't know how to get
Mr.
home.
Mr. Tolworka, it's $101.94.
But you gotta do carpool.
They said you can't go in the
So
carpool.
creepy.
They said you can't
Look.
carpool.
Look, you
Why
get,
can't
you
you
take the
carpool?
That's what
black.
the email said.
Whatever, you already spread COVID to me. Spread it to
My
a
dad-
couple of
my dad
strangers.
literally asked
Like,
me-
you know, we're gonna have some like.
Look, my dad said you call
Some
myself.
guy, like, you're gonna have some Indian guy in your carpool.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with Indian people? You wanna say something, Shira?
He's gonna need 100. Wait, can you just call her Cheryl?
I did it again. I don't know why. They don't even look alike. I don't know why I could do that.
Can I please?
Shira, I'm sorry. I implied you were racist. It was actually
He's
Shava.
so confused. Can I please call him?
Hmm.
He's confused. Can I please?
Back
call him?
again.
Figure out if it's really at.
What?
Can I please call him?
He doesn't speak English.
He's confused.
Call your dad. Call your dad. He's
His dad
confused.
doesn't
He's lost.
speak English and he needs to send me the email first. Oh, my mom texted me.
All right. Seems like people got travel plans more than concern. So I'm gonna cancel the end of lesson. Guys on Zoom, thank you for joining. Have a wonderful day.
Thank
No problem.
You said thank you
I'm
so
gonna call my
much.
mom.